Coach, at the time of this game was tied up 1-1. You had a quick response to the game-opening goal 14 seconds in. Where did the wheels turn off in this one?
I would just say that opening shift, 14 seconds into it, just error after error, all in basically a span of 5-6 seconds. It's disappointing because we talk about being more competitive and being harder to play against, and that's how we started. So that's that didn't really look like our team at all. But yeah, I would say just immediately there was very few moments that we can take positives from there.
The lack of shot production, quite uncharacteristic for your club. We talked about the passing as an issue with game 1 and we're better in game 2. Did you see that the passing was a weaker point tonight in the production, or was it Newfoundland once again just kind of responding and suffocating?
Might have been a combination of those things. Mainly, I think maybe guys, we were already down, and maybe guys were trying to do a little bit too much, make an extra pass rather than shoot the puck themselves. And even then, the shots that we did get, I thought McKay was kind of fighting the puck a little bit, and rebounds were available. But it's just kind of one of those games where it didn't really seem like it mattered if our passing was on or if we had a shot mentality or whatever it is. We just weren't good enough.
How do you feel Caden played when you brought him in
Yeah, obviously we kind of left him out to dry on that one, the goal against that he did have, but apart from that, he was strong. Been a long time for him since he saw action. So we did see some positive things from him, but again, we were just kind of putting him in a situation where he had to make those saves rather than opportunities from the outside. I guess that would be the only positive for tonight that we saw, that Fulch was able to hang in there for us.
Do you attribute tonight's performance more to fatigue, poor preparation, just poor execution, lack of effort, a combination of all those things? Was there one that was more prevalent than others in your mind, of those things I just listed?
I wouldn't say anything to do with energy, tired, anything like that. I think it was just a decision making with and without the puck. We got kind of lazy at times where we were just kind of swinging around rather than stopping and battling, or stopping and being in good position. Just a lot of those things that we didn't do properly, which I had said previously, it didn't look like our team at all, because we're usually a lot better at those things. As far as chances against, I feel like we're usually in a pretty good position, but today was just terrible.
And what's your message to the team as you head up north?
Yeah, kind of the same message as what we had after last game, and then coming into today. The message shouldn't change, because we're not going to give up. That's the main part of the message for our group right now. But you can't win multiple games in one night. It's as cliche as it is, one at a time. If we're worried about game 5, 6, 7, we're not going to make it that far.
And a couple of your players got game misconducts there at the very end of the third period. Do you have any comment on that situation?
Not really. I didn't really think that there was a whole lot there from us. Just kind of one of those situations, I think, where maybe the officials are looking to just remove certain players from the game at that point, just because of what had just happened rather than, put them in the penalty box and everybody just kind of waiting around, just get them out of there. Like I said, I didn't really think there was a whole lot there from our guys. Thought maybe a little bit over the top from one of their players when he did get a penalty and, ejected from the game. So other than that, there wasn't really much there. I just took another look at the video and, it was pretty mild.
Max, thanks for the time. Looking at this game, a quick response from you, an offense that answered back after an early blunder Coach talked about. Where did you see this game derail after that win?
I think it was just a couple things that just kept snowballing. It was a tough start, obviously, and I think as a line we felt really bad for just the way to start and hanging our goalie out to dry right away. Obviously, that's never how you want to start a game. So I think we take that and just got to learn from it. There's a lot of mistakes that were made up and down the lineup, and disappointing for sure for all of us. But you got to win 4 games to win a series, and we got to make sure that stops on Thursday.
Coach said starts with 1 at times, cliche as it is, he said. But for you in the third period, offense able to pick up some life and 2 goals scored. What kind of transition throughout the game that you felt that you were able to find some better passing opportunities?
Yeah, I think we just started getting a little more confidence in ourselves. At the end of the day, the game was pretty well out of reach at that point, so there's a little bit more calmness, I guess, to your game, and you're able to make plays and look for those kind of plays to be made. But it's nice to get those goals. It would have been easy for us to just fold and give up, and I think that would have led into Thursday's game, and we would have had a bad start coming on Thursday. But the fact that we were able to show a little life in the third period and have a little bit of a push, I think, is a good sign going into Thursday.
Questions from Max?
How do you feel about the penalties that were taken tonight?
Yeah, I think anytime you take a penalty, you're not happy with it. We got to find I think our PK did a decent job actually tonight, which is huge for us. That's a good team over there, and you want to limit the penalties you take, and whether you like them or not, I think you got to find a way to kill them off, and that's something that can build momentum. And I think that's something that maybe we need to grasp on a little more, is we need to find ways to get momentum off of the little things. And if we're able to do that, it's just something to build off of.
As one of the captains, do you feel like you have a message for your teammates, or did you have a message for your teammates as you guys head up north for potentially 4 games?
Yeah, I personally didn't say anything, but I think everyone knows. We got a pretty veteran group, and in terms of guys, we've been around each other for a while, and I think we know what should be said, even when it's not. I think apparently Coach said it. It's 1 game at a time. We're gonna go to Thursday and got to win that game. Our season's on the line. I have a good feeling though. Like our team, we've been together all year and worked so hard. A majority of the group has been here throughout the highs and lows, and we don't want that to end right away. We want to keep working, keep pushing, and for us to be down in this hole, we put ourselves here, and we got to find a way to get ourselves out of it.